Greetings gang, what's up? This one goes out to my buddy Jack Goldman. He asked me to learn in due time and it was such a delightful song, I thought, hey, why don't I make a solo lesson? So let's take a look. Before we get too excited, we need to talk about the tuning, which is drop C. It's C, G, C, F, A, D. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Okay, let's take a look at the first section. I want to start with a big bend on 13 of the second string, and then we're going to tap 16 at the top of that bend. After I've hit that tap, I want to pull the tap off and then bring the bend back down. Give it a light vibrato at the bottom as well. Okay, then we'll work into the next little phrase. I want to start with a hammer-on into a pull-off on the second string from 10 to 11, then pull off back to the 10, and then as you can see my point is flat across 10 of the next couple of strings. So we're just going to roll through that. So do the hammer-on into the pull-off, then 10 at the third, and then 10 at the fourth. Okay, at the end of that I work into this phrase. So what I've got there is I'm hitting 10 twice on the third string and sliding to 12. Then I want to hit 10 on the third string again with a bit of vibrato, and then 9 with a bit of vibrato. That's the whole idea. So let's take it from the bend with the tap nice and slow, and then we'll do it one more time with the tabs. Let's try it one more time with the tabs. Okay, let's have a look at the second section. Let's keep in mind that the tap and then the pull off to the pointer and the hammer on is the same in every group, and every group is just working with pretty simple 4-tap idea. So the first group goes from 14 of the third string with the tap, and then I pull off to 7, hammer to 10, and I want to do that idea 4 times. I keep the left hand the same, and then the right hand taps 17. So the next group's going to go 17, 7, 10. Thus far. Okay, now I bring my left hand over. The tap's going to stay on 17, and then I'm going to pull off to 10 to 14. I want to do 4 of those, and then my tap comes back to 15. So thus far, nice and slow. There's 2 more kind of groups here. I'm going to tap from 19 and then pull off to 10 and then hammer to 15. So this is a bit of a big stretch. I'll do the same idea, but then the tap comes over to 22. So it's going to go 22, 10, 15. The last group here, I'm playing 22, 10, 12. And the tap comes back to 21. So it goes. Let's try it one more time relatively slowly from the start of the section. Let's try it one more time with the tabs. So I want to start on 20 of the second string for the third section. I'm going to bend it up, and then I want to play it at the top and then bring it back down. So 20 of the second, up and back. And we do it one more time. We do a bend up and back in one pick. So the last group goes. So what I'm going to do here is bend 20 up and back, pull off to 18 of the second string, and then jump to 19 of the third. Let's try the whole thing thus far from the start, nice and slow. obviously some rocky vibrato when you get to that 19 on the third string. So then we're working to this. Alright, so what I'm doing here is a bend on 17 to the first string up and back, and then I pull off to the 15. Okay, then from here I work into this slidey phrase. The first one's going to go from 18 to 15 on the second string, and then 15 to 10. Let's try it from the bendy bit and then add the slides. Okay, then I want to go from 10 to 13 and then 13 to 15. Let's go one more time from the bends. Okay, now the last bit goes from 15 to 17 and then 17 to 13. And give 13 a bit of vibrato when you get there. So let's try the whole section and then we'll do it one more time with the tabs. Let's try it one more time with the tabs. Okay, let's take a look at the last section. I want to start off with just a basic D minor shape. I'm going to be playing 2 of the third, 3 of the second, and 1st of the first. You'll notice that I'm using my pinky here. It does make sense in the long run. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing 3, 2, 1 on my right hand, 3rd, 2nd and 1st string, and I do that twice, relatively muted. We shuffle it over to this sus shape. I'm now playing 3 of the first, 6 of the second with my pinky, and 5 of the third with my ring. What I want to do here is sort of 2 groups of 3 and then a group of 4. So the first 2 groups of 3 are just going 3, 2, 1, and then the group of 4 rather, that happens at the end, I'm playing 3, 2, 1, 2. So we'll try the 2 groups of 3 into the group of 4. Thus far. Okay, then I work into this, which is 2 groups of 3. I'm playing a little staircasey minor shape here. I'm playing 7 of the third, 6 of the second, and then 5 of the first. I do that twice. Then I work into this last phrase. So what I've got here is 5 of the third, 6 of the second, and 8 of the first string. And I just do that through once. So I go 3, 2, 1, and we start mixing it up a bit. I use my ring, but you can use a flat middle if you wish. I'm playing the ring on 6th fret of the first string, and I'm just jumping from the 3rd string, where my pointer already is, to the 1st. And I get rid of the ring and flatten the pointer, and now I'm playing 5 of the 1st. So it's going from 3 to 1 again. So thus far. And then the very last bit goes back to that 5 of the 3rd again, and then I play 8, 6 on the 2nd string. So we'll try this last little chunk slowly, and then we'll put it all together. Let's try the whole section a little bit slower. Let's try it one more time with the tabs. And that was the solo from In Due Time by Killswitch Engage. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Catch you real soon.